Conductors and insulators.
Learning is fun with K-12 lessons. Don't forget to subscribe!
Electricity is one of the important things in our lives. Our appliances and gadgets at home requires electricity to function. Have you ever wondered how does electricity reach your homes? Have you ever asked yourself why you don't get electrically shocked when you touch an electric cord? Have you also wondered why a material becomes hot whenever it gets near to fire or even just putting it to a hot object? How is heat transferred from one object to another? Heat transfer. Reminder. Take precautionary measures and ask assistance from an adult in doing this activity. What you need: pot holder, metal spoon, match, and candle. What to do: feel the metal spoon with your bare hands. How does it feel? Light the candle with a match. Hold the end of a metal spoon with a pot holder. Heat the other end of the spoon in a candle flame for 5 minutes. Observe. What happens to the metal spoon when it was heated over the candle flame for 5 minutes? Why do you think it happened?
The metal spoon became hot.
How will you describe the direction of the heat transfer in the activity?
The heat of the spoon came from the lighted candle.
Heat can be transferred in many ways, and one of which is through conduction. In conduction, heat is transferred from hotter to colder objects, and they must be in direct contact or touching each other. In terms of medium of transfer, materials that are involved in conduction are generally in solid form. But not all solids can facilitate heat conduction. Due to their composition or materials, certain objects allow heat and electricity to flow in them while others don't. Hence, we have the classification of materials as conductors or insulators. Conductors. Materials that allow heat and electricity to pass through them. Most materials that conduct heat are metals because their electrons can flow easily. Examples: nail, metal spoon, and other metals. Insulators. Materials that do not transfer electricity. The electrons of the insulators are not free-flowing, for they are tightly bonded with its atom. Examples: wood, plastic, and rubber. Conductivity depends on thickness, size, and temperature. The thicker, the better the conductor. The shorter the size, the better the conductor. With increase in temperature, electrons gain energy, causing better conductivity. Other ways of heat transfer include convection and radiation. Convection is the transfer of heat from one place to another by the movement of fluids. For example, when a pot of water is heated, water begins to rise. As the water rises, cold water goes down. The process is repeated until all the water has the same temperature. Radiation is the transfer of heat through empty space. Example is standing before a stove, where your body feels the heat from it. Reminder: take precautionary measures and ask assistance from an adult in doing the activity. What you need: hot water and bowl, coin, rubber band, paper, metal paper clip, toothpick, metal fork, and pencil. What to do: put hot water in a bowl. Place all the objects in the bowl. After 3 minutes, get the objects using a tong. Touch each object and record your observations. What happened to the materials that you put on the bowl of hot water?
Some of the materials became hot.
Does all the object become hot?
Not all. Some of the materials became hot and some did not.
What method of heat transfer happened?
Conduction.
Which among the materials are good conductors of heat and electricity?
Coin, metal fork, and metal paper clip are good conductors of heat.
Which among the materials are insulators of heat and electricity?
Rubber band, paper, toothpick, and pencil are insulators of heat.
Classify the following materials accordingly. Scissors. Paper. Cement. Cotton. Paperclip. Eyeglasses. Water. Pencil. Coins. Nails. What do we call a material that allows electricity to pass through it? Conductor. Insulator. Which is an example of conductor? Book. Copper wire. What do we call a material that does not allow the electricity and heat to pass through it? Conductor. Insulator. Which is an example of insulator? Book. Metal fork. What do we call the transfer of heat in solid? Conduction. Radiation. Why are cooking utensils made up of metal but the handles are made of plastic? Metal is not brittle while plastic is brittle. Metal is a good conductor of heat while plastic is a poor conductor of heat. Which of the following consists of objects that are good conductors of heat? Gold, pencil, and tape. Iron wire, thumbtacks, and steel ruler. What is the difference between a conductor and an insulator? An insulator allows heat to flow through it easily while a conductor does not. A conductor allows heat to flow through it easily while an insulator does not. Which of the following is a good conductor? Metal. Wood.